Welcome to Dads Unfiltered. We're two old friends navigating our way through midlife and fatherhood, striving to flip the script about being a father as well as being a man, all with the goal of helping other men do the same.
Dads Unfiltered.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dads Unfiltered. This is season 3, episode 3?
3.
Yeah. I actually have it labeled wrong in the Buzzsprout app. It says it's season 2, episode 4 was the last one, so...
Oh,
Go
way to
from there.
fuck it up, Pete.
I didn't fuck it up. I think it was Buzzsprout. I'm going to blame the machine.
Yes, always blame the technology. That's how it works.
It's because, you know, it's all those robot people, the people that are thinking that the robots are going to take over, dude. No, they're not. They're not. They're just going to make us look like assholes and sit there and laugh. That's what they're going to do.
So as soon as they get any sort of autonomy or self-awareness, they're just gonna mock us.
They're going to be there for their fucking entertainment. They don't want to control
It's
us.
not about power and domination. It's about ego and shame. That's what it is.
Basically. Basic fucking loon, man.
Oh, well, fellas, it is a crazy old world we live in right now. Not that it hasn't been before, but, you know, we get to experience... This isn't history that we get to learn about all the craziness in the past. This is history we're fucking living right now and get to tell our grandkids about. You know,
Ain't telling them shit.
if there are any in the future. Anyway, on this glorious day, we have another guest, Mr. Gabriel Hannons. And this dude is, first of all right, all joking aside, I know I'm playing around. We've been mutuals on TikTok for a couple years now. I'm not sure how many, but Gabe is not a, you know, hey, I like this thing. I'm going to learn about it, and then I'm going to teach it. I am doing that. But this man right here has an actual degree, has actual credentials, has like over a decade of experience in the very thing that he's talking about. He is not just a coach that shows up and says, hey, I learned this one thing and now I'm going to teach it to you and charge you $25,000. This dude is amazingly passionate about what he does and has the experience to back it up. And I noticed that right away when I first discovered him. And we've, like I said, quickly became mutuals. And not only has he already written a book, he's on his way to a couple other things that he will share that I'm not going to step on his toes about. But given that it's Dads Unfiltered and we're constantly talking about parenting in general, but specifically dad stuff, obviously Gabe was a great choice to have this conversation with. And he was on, what, was it season 1, I think? It's a couple of years ago now. And so much
go
has...
back and look, but I think they're all deleted. So.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another time. Jesus. Yay, technology. Anyway.
It's not yay technology. It's like Boo Bills is what it is. Boo Bills.
Well, yeah, but, you know. Point is, this man knows what he's talking about, and he has the experience and the education to back it up. And I have certainly learned a number of things from him, and I wanted to share his expertise with all of you and have a good conversation while doing it. So, welcome, Gabe. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me again.
Absolutely. First, I would ask, is there anything, like, other than the stuff that you're working on, is there any pressing something that's happening right now that you wanted to share a process about, or your general message regarding authoritative parenting, all of that?
Get into that.
Yeah.
We didn't do our usual start of the show bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do some bullshit.
You just like jumped right in, started fucking talking.
Yeah.
You own the place.
That's what I do.
Like you pay
I
the
jump in and
bills?
start talking.
No shit. You know, I gotta wonder. I was talking to your cousin the other day, and I need to know if it's like a genetic thing. None of the people in your family can fucking hit a point without sharpening the pencil all the way down to the eraser. Like when you guys tell stories, holy shit, hold the fuck on. You're in for a long ride.
Yeah, we're creatives, man.
You're just get to a point. Yeah, and your cousin sends like audio messages.
Gabe.
So it's like 35 fucking 2-minute audio messages. It's crazy. But anyway, so it's been a while.
I say stuff and Pete makes fun of me. That's the
That's not
essence of the show.
That's not always the way. I'm just saying, this is right off the bat. I'm still trying to figure out, though, what Christy Noem's husband's nipple was looking at in that picture. Did you notice how one of them was, like, pointing way off, like, looking, like, behind? Did you guys ever notice that, the boob picture there?
I did. He looked like he had googly eyes.
Yeah, like a lazy eye. You're talking to somebody with a lazy eye, and you're like, are they looking at something on the wall?
Which one do I look at?
Yeah, what's behind me? Is something about to surprise me from behind?
No, that is the question. You like right off the bat, immediately. It's like, hey, listen, we all know what's happening here. Which eye do I look at? I don't want to be a dick.
Oh my god.
As soon as I looked at the picture, I'm like, what the fuck is behind me?
And you know what? All joking aside, I would, in all seriousness, if I ever talk to somebody with a lazy eye, I look at the one who's looking at me. Right? That seems pretty obvious.
I just look down.
Oh my god.
I look away.
Oh God. Welcome to the boiler room, Gabe.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Oh, and we also
Yes.
lost Pam Bondi. I love how he's like hiring all these people and then firing them for like not doing the job that he quote unquote hired them for. Yet they're covering up all of his bullshit. And I thought that's what he hired him for.
Well, didn't y'all know this is like the newest season of The Apprentice?
Oh, dude, it's
Oh my God,
terrible.
yes, it is.
It
Absolutely.
is fucking
You're
horrible.
fired. You're done.
Next is going to be his wife after that whole Epstein thing, and now everyone's like out of control about that.
You know, in all seriousness, though, it's like, and of course, this is how it's. You're on my good side. You're doing things I want you to do. I'm going to give you an opportunity, but it's not an opportunity. It's a placehold until somebody else, or until you screw up, and then I'm going to put somebody else in it. And that's been the playbook his entire life, right? It just happens to be much more affecting all of us now instead of just the people that work for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's out of control. I will say, though, in the past, I've talked about how my dad's driven me fucking crazy with all this shit. He's finally found a new obsession. He got a free barbecue, so he's been talking about smoking meats. So very little politics now. And my mom's bitching about it, and I'm like, Ma, could you just take the fucking barbecue over the politics and, like, the binge-watching Fox fucking News and the lunacy online? Like, smoked salmon ain't that bad, Ma. Just shut the fuck up and eat the smoked meat,
That sounds
but-
really good, honestly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it for free. It's like he got a pellet smoker for free, and he had to replace like a sensor. And yeah, he's told me the story about the sensor replacement and smoking fish 3 times. So at first I thought, I was like, Jesus, is he eating that much salmon? And then I was realizing that, yeah, no, he kind of forgot that he talked to me 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
There's that.
God bless.
Yeah.
I've
yeah.
heard at least 5 or 6 stories from my dad. Anytime we've spent more than like an hour together,
Oh, yeah.
it will at least, like, when we get into deep conversation, it just ends up being, yeah, I heard this story like 10 years ago, Dad. But that's okay.
Yeah. No, you already told it to me 45 minutes ago.
Right. Oh God, the age thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
we're the old ones now, Gabe.
Who is we?
I mean, like, okay, I'll tell you why I thought I'm old. Not because, you know.
Gray pubes. Gray pubes.
Oh no.
Well, I'm not included in this we that you're
Oh, I know. I know what you're getting at. Because look at this. Look at this beautiful man here.
Yes, like
There's nothing old about that.
right, gray hair where? Gray
Yeah.
hair
No.
where? You know?
Yes. We're all aware black don't crack, and white just looks like shit as it gets older.
Love it.
Yeah. Well, see. You got
Because you guys moisturize. Like, I know as a white guy, I'm very stubborn about moisturizing, and I don't know why. I should. I get skin like a fucking alligator, man. I look like
Yeah. Because we weren't taught from a young age. Like, women and black people are taught from an early age to moisturize. Men are told that it's gay. White men are told that it's gay. Don't be a pussy.
I don't know.
You know, anything that prolongs your life, that improves your complexion, that betters your communication skills, improves your emotional experience, it's all gay.
I'll be honest with
All
you.
of it.
Sometimes I use my lady's shampoo, maybe sometimes her body wash, because it smells a little
Yeah,
like,
because it's
ooh.
better.
Not that it's better. It's the fucking smell.
A little. Can we all do that at the same time?
Well, I have one. My Old Spice is it's she got this Old Spice for me, and it's Batman flavored, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, right.
So I was gonna say it smells like
smells like-
justice. I was gonna say it smells like
smells
BO
like
and
balls.
rubber.
It smells like balls and
Yeah.
rubber. Yeah. Right. I don't even know, but it smells like
yes.
I don't know. It smells like that manly smell that I don't. You know.
Where's the other bar of soap?
Yeah, right. But yeah, sometimes I'll go, like this little like jasmine and hibiscus number that she's got or whatever the
Oh
fuck.
hell yeah!
Oh yeah. And then, she's like, "What the hell?" I'm like, "Oh, what are you talking about?" I had soap in my eyes and I grabbed the wrong bottle. That's usually the first excuse.
It fits. It worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wish I moisturized a lot more, and I try, but I even have my own lotion. I still can't do it. It's like a fucking mental block.
Well, in the black community, when you're a kid, like a baby, you're aware. This is where we first experience our trauma, normalized trauma. The parents will get some kind of lotion or Vaseline, wait until you're sitting down, and they just start rubbing it all in your face, and it's like,
Oh man, really?
oh yeah, absolutely. It's like a rite of passage. Like if you are a black baby, your parent at some point is going to come up behind you when you're like a little baby or a toddler, and
Yeah.
they're going to moisturize your entire face, and you will be so confused and perplexed.
You have been baptized by cocoa butter.
And you will be the shiniest, smoothest little baby on earth. And so as we age, we remember, oh yeah, okay.
Wow.
And it is what it is. That's how we stay so young and youthful and vibrant.
And that's why I
Joie
look
de
like a
vivre.
Joie de vivre.
I said, and that's why I look like a nutsack.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, buddy.
I don't think Gabe remembers.
It's the self-depreciation.
I don't think Gabe remembers Pete's insights from last time.
No, but it's okay. I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, good God. So I think I wanted to bring up, because this kind of is a good bridge from where we started. No, because Gabe had a video recently that I saw that I thought was, I mean, a great take in general, but definitely like the message that all that is happening is projecting to the people that get it. It was when Trump put out his Easter morning post on Truth Social, you know, the lovely one about destroying a civilization and shouting F-bombs at another country in front of the whole world. Like, I don't know that that's ever happened in modern history. Has a president ever publicly lit up an F-bomb yelling at another country? I'm guaranteed they've done it behind closed doors, but like, come on.
You know what? You got to give it to him for being a pioneer, you know?
Yeah, that's all we can give him. But the video was acknowledging the fact that this is why we need authoritative parenting and emotional intelligence. It's not about what's happening now. It's about the future of those eventual adults, so they don't do this shit. You know, and that really goes back to all the stuff that I'm doing as well with regard to emotional intelligence for myself and potentially however many other people that I can help. And the idea that I had this pop up recently from a guy's perspective, like there's all about going to the gym, right? Investing in business, just general investments, right? Money, return on your money. There's this whole idea of investing in your future, but somehow when it comes to personal growth and parenting, so many guys are just like, that's for women, or that's, you know. And so it's this, why is that a big deal? Why can't you take how you view exercise or business and just put it right over here, because it's the same benefit in all of those situations, and being able to establish something like you were saying. Every black baby understands that because it was basically forced on them, whether they liked it or not. And now we're talking about how much younger you look than us and how much benefit there is for that later on in life. So I don't get it. I don't get why people can't see it.
Well, is it that people can't see it or that they don't want to see it?
Well, that's a valid question too. And
Because, I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
look at a lot of the men out here. They think anything to do with rearing children has to either come from a very aggressive defender standpoint, where I'm the warrior for my family, I have to protect them at all costs. And the softness has to come from mom, and it's like this whole genetic thing where you can't be nurturing because then it makes your kids grow up to be soft. And no, they're not going to want to do any personal growth. And then you're asking them to be vulnerable with the trauma that they experience. And then they have to recognize that it was trauma. Then they have to recognize that that was not normal. That's a lot of work for a lot of people. You'll go to the gym and try to lift 200 pounds because that makes you more of a man. That's what is quintessential. That's what is masculine. But the idea of self-reflection beyond what Marcus Aurelius says is effeminate. It's weak. It's, why would I do it?
Yeah.
So they're not going to do it. They see it. They could do it. Google is free. They can look up. I don't know if I can say this on here. Can I say the OnlyFans? They can look up adult content.
You can, yes.
But
There's a reason this is called Dad's Unfiltered. You can say whatever you want. If we need to edit it out or talk about it later, we will. But we pretty much keep everything.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. These men can look up porn, but you can't look up stuff for your kids. You know your favorite manosphere influencer, but do you know your children's birthday? Do you know what they're allergic to? Do you know who their doctor is? No, of course not, because you're only focused on this because you think this is what makes you a man. So I think a lot of it is just the fact that they know that they can, they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's a weaponized incompetence. Now, the women who do it, well, I can say that that's also patriarchy and trauma, but, you know, that's... I get canceled.
Hey, since you mentioned porn, does porn have credits? Has anyone ever made it to the end?
You know, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, right?
That's a great question, actually.
They have to have some kind of credits, because how do they all know these porn stars?
Because they say them at the beginning, I think, don't they?
That's a form of credit, right? So in credits, I have no idea.
Yeah, end credits. That would be because then you got to get into like I'm sure they have fluffers listed and all that shit,
Production
right?
value,
Yeah.
Story written by.
Scriptwriter. Do they get credit for that? Are they on IMDb?
Yeah.
Like-
How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, I write screenplays for porn.
Let me find out. There's a whole Actors Guild for adult entertainment industry. Like there's a whole Oscars.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they get like golden dicks, don't they, or something like that?
Yeah.
I would like to thank the Academy Award of Porn Stars.
Ironically enough,
Really hard.
that statue is also called an Oscar.
Oh God. Not a Richard?
Not a Richard. Yeah. Actually, that would be much. Did you win a Richard? Yes, I did.
I won too.
Oh yeah. All
I
right.
call him Grayson, but Dick for short.
But
Hey.
Sneak my Batman shit in there somehow.
Always. I do love the back and forth of the heartbeat aspect of our conversation.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
go here, we go here, we go here, we go here.
it's but with the stuff going on in the world, I think a lot of it lies on fucking social media and the internet. Like, it's so fucking mental how it is. And I brought this up before, that interview with that lady from fucking Thailand with Jon Stewart, and she talked about how they tested social media and stuff to fuck with Thailand. I don't remember her name. Let me see if I can.
What
But
was
yeah.
this?
It's
Was this recently?
yeah, beginning of the year. I think she's like a journalist.
But what does it have to do with?
Well, it's Maria Risa.
Okay.
She was. She talked about how they are using social media and the internet and weaponizing it and turning it in people like against each other. The
Yeah.
way that they're doing it. She said that they started it as a social experiment in the Philippines. And
Who's they?
Uh,
Like the American government?
no, like tech companies, like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Facebook and
Oh yeah.
all those other ass bags. I'm trying to find the fucking thing. I'll have to post the link in our thing, but I think a lot of it has been widespread because of fucking social media and stuff. Truthfully.
Well, and what's interesting, like Gabe, you mentioned like the red pill bros and stuff like that, and yeah, it's all connected. Everything that I talk about on my page, that you talk about on your page, that the tech company stuff, it's all intertwined in this like big need to basically just create a reality that's going to make the most money for the elite.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it, by the way, I hate that word, the elites, because it assumes a level of, like positive skill and mastery, right? When it's really just manipulation and greed. So it's not elite. But how, like you were saying, all the stuff that can be changed through an investment in a certain type of parenting, all the things that can be changed in an investment in looking inside yourself or taking personal accountability, especially as a man. The general manipulation of information for profit in the short term that ends up screwing all of us in the long term. This is the part that really just blows me away. It is the myopic view of the people that are just, let's go, 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 go. I don't care. No regulation. Let's just make this shit go as fast and as big as possible so that we can. Oh, I'm curious to see if it's going to take over the planet and destroy us all. Wouldn't that be a cool experiment? Yeah, but if we're all dead, then we can't come back. You do realize that. Well, yeah, but is it worth the experiment? It might be. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It's like Fallout. Did you guys watch that series at all?
I started it.
So, like, it's this company that sells fucking Fallout shelters. And they're like, how do we get people to do it? And they come up with the brilliant idea to drop fucking nukes on themselves. To force people to buy into the bunkers.
Is that what happened? I didn't get it.
So fucked up, man.
You know what?
So
Good for
fucked
them.
up.
That's a business strategy you can take right to the good for them.
Right?
Oh, man. When
Shoot
that
yourself
was
in
like
the
the
foot.
turn in the first season, I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but that's kind of what this feels like.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And nobody likes change. Everyone's so fucking afraid of change that anytime you bring up a new idea, everyone runs like a fucking cockroach when you turn on the fucking lights. You know, like instead of doing an authoritative parenting, they all, a woman for president. Oh my God, no. I mean, all these different things, just because electric cars. Like they've already canceled the fucking car that I bought. Volkswagen decided to stop doing production on my
really?
electric car. Yep. They stopped on the Buzz. Ford stopped on the fucking F-150. So,
Huh.
But now, so is it that we hate change, or is it just that Americans and the West hate change? Because if I'm looking at some of these other countries, like China, have you seen their cars? Their cars. I saw a car the other day. It was like one of those, like it looked like a Mercedes van, but it was a Toyota. It had a bathroom in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're going like 800 miles, electric charge, and then you put gas in it, and then it goes an extra.
I think like Denmark or Switzerland, one of the two they've gone all electric for their cars.
And I would say, like, obviously the East has their own issues, but you're not wrong, Gabe. It's dude, Western society has been fucking people over since before the Crusades. You know what I mean?
What it feels like to me is like they get this mentality of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the shit's been broke, and they just don't want to. They just keep wanting to fucking like put a little bit of bubble gum on the fucking broken spoke. That'll hold it another couple miles.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a kick the can down the road thing and I get it from a. Here's the thing. The whole Doge thing. I don't think that was a bad idea. What was bad about it was who was running it and how it was executed. So it's all the same stuff. This is what kills me. People will say, well, yeah, because Trump and Musk and all these other guys, they're doing this stuff and they're doing that. It's like, yeah, but you do realize it's them doing it, right? It doesn't matter that it might be a good idea. You don't let a serial killer sharpen the knives. Well, he's doing a good job, but he's a fucking serial killer. I'd rather have someone do a slightly less better job.
I'll be right back. Zach's here.
Okay.
So you guys keep talking, but I'll be right back.
All right. As a potential pause, if I choose to edit this out, we're going to do it right here. And we'll see what I do. Okay. It is funny too because we've changed things up a little bit. We're trying to do some things differently on the podcast this year. We solidified, which it's still new, and I totally forgot to do it at the beginning. We have a tagline now. It's the coach and the comic.
Okay.
Because that way, because it always felt muddled, and we just kind of, just throwing shit out there. And excuse me. And then I realized that being able to, I put that in the description, and then being able to actually come from that place feels a little bit more focused and less all over the place.
That's fair.
So, because the dynamic is that I try to bring up something serious and Pete brings up a joke, and then we talk about other shit for a while, and then I go back to serious, and then Pete brings up a joke. And I'm not saying that I don't joke or that I don't have the, it's just very obvious to me that that is the ebb and flow of our conversation.
Also, where's Pete from?
Massachusetts.
I knew it.
Yeah. The accent, right?
Yeah. I was just in Massachusetts. Love that place.
I grew up there. That's how we know each other.
Really?
So we've been friends since we were 14.
Aw.
And we both grew up in an authoritarian upbringing. We both have a lot of the same issues as far as, people pleasing and codependency and, the classic Catholic guilt, which is lovely.
God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, thanks. So, we've had an off and on dynamic over the years. What, did you have something?
Catholic guilt. So, dated somebody with extreme Catholic guilt to the point where it's like a complete 180. And it's been the most interesting thing to experience because I have nothing to relate it to.
Okay.
I understand it on a psychological level, but on an experiential level, it's the strangest thing in the world to me. Because I'm like...
And I'm curious about this because I might be able to give you some insight. So what's the one, you said it was a complete 180 from what?
Yeah. So there was the devout Catholic aspect, and then after leaving the church, a complete diving into everything that is so anti-Catholic church.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And I'm so fascinated by it because, like, people who experience church hurt, people who experience Catholic guilt, I'm like, what the hell is happening in these churches? Like my mom, we would just get up and walk out of the church. Like my granddad was a reverend, so we knew enough to challenge and critique and engage with things critically. So if there was something that didn't line up, or something that just didn't make sense, or there was any type of hypocrisy, my mom would be like, "Oh hell no!" And we just get up and walk out the church.
That's awesome.
Yep. Commonality.
And I have to say, I had a kind of a real life example of that idea with my mother, and I'll get to that in a second. But as far as the guilt, the reason the guilt is there is because it's how service to others is taught, at least in my experience, right? So what I realized is that all of the sayings that I learned growing up were incomplete. And what I mean by that is, like a perfect example, the customer's always right. Right? Most people don't know the second half of that statement. Do you know what it is?
No, I didn't know there was a second half.
Yeah. And I don't remember the exact phrasing, but it's basically the customer is always right when it comes to what, or in terms of preference, I think it's called, or in terms of style, or it's something subjective, right? So it's basically, the phrase isn't the customer is always right. It's treat the customer as if they are correct in matters of taste. There it is. Thank you. So it's a subjective acknowledgement that if the customer really enjoys something, continue on with that idea even if you disagree, because they are going to get the benefit of you reinforcing what they already like, and then you'll make a sale.
So it's not the customer is always right. So this Karen that's screaming in my face for this $5 off coupon that expired 2 months ago isn't right. Like, okay, so I can backhand her or him because my hands are ready to eat for everyone.
I mean, that crosses another line that's more subjective for you.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to keep your job, but yeah, I don't know.
Recommend it.
Recommend it. But no, that is the thing. It's the saying of if you add the second part of the saying, it changes the meaning of the whole thing, right? And Catholic, I'm talking about Pete guilt.
Oh yeah,
Pete, I'm talking about Catholic guilt. Yeah,
Pete guilt. Oh, that's
yeah, goddamn right.
Guilt.
So I was saying that all of the religious phrases I learned growing up were incomplete. Just like the customer is always right.
there's always an asshole.
Well, but that's the point. Is it changes the meaning when you don't complete the phrase. So, like, service to others is important as long as you take care of yourself first. Like, that's the second part of that, right? But that was never stated. It's you're a piece of shit sinner, and the only way to salvation is service to others. That's where the Catholic guilt comes in, because we as individuals have needs and desires, and we feel guilty that we have them. That's Catholic guilt.
Oh, I was petty. I always was like, that ain't what that say. Y'all can't read. It says it right here. Pastor be like, nah. It says right here. Y'all can't read. Y'all ain't read that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the one.
It's not so much that they don't read it, it's just that they don't interpret it correctly.
Well, and we're taught that there is divinity in suffering. You didn't hear about that, right? Like when you the whole idea of Stations of the Cross, right? Jesus' crucifixion. Carry your cross in life, and you will have glory with God. So basically, the original teaching is, hey, sometimes shit sucks. Do your best to deal with it, because number one, it's not always going to suck. And, you know, you got to be grateful for what you have. And it's basically the acknowledgement that, yes, aspects of life are bad and not enjoyable and challenging and difficult, but there are just as many things that are great and joyful and happy and fun and exciting. But when you're taught to only focus on the negative stuff, then anything positive becomes dangerous, because, oh, well, that could lead to temptation. That could lead to, sin. Yes. So basically, anything you're doing about or toward God that sucks is a penance for your original sin that you had nothing to do with. And your whole life can suck, but that's a good thing, because if you push through it, then you're worthy of going to heaven.
I would like to take this time to mention that on the 18th of April, I'll be performing stand-up comedy at the Satanic Temple in Salem, Massachusetts.
Nice. Very nice.
And that's a very interesting thing, because I love Salem, Massachusetts. I went there actually in October. It was pretty great. But no, here's my. I think the biggest difference that you just said that I've been realizing is that black and white people see the gospel or the Bible completely different. Not to make it that, but for this reason. A majority of black people that are raised in the church see it as liberation, but I've noticed a lot of white people who are raised in the church see it as like worthlessness, like they're not worthy of something, and there's like this extreme self-esteem issue, and I'm like, what the holy hell? I'm not worthy, but thank God that He loves me anyway.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
We were slaves.
Yeah.
And we're fine now. Thank you for freeing us. Like, so it's such a weird.
Well, and leave it to the slave masters to think of themselves as victims, right?
It's also, you got to look at the different denominations too. There's white folk that don't look at it the same way.
Oh, for sure.
Mostly the Catholics, though.
Yeah, the Catholics are a unique breed, for sure.
We all hope for fucking the Virgin Mother Mary as a wife, and never go with the fucking Mary Magdalene. I always wanted somewhere in between. You know?
in the sense
that
of
was
like
my
you're
man.
encouraged to marry a chaste, pure
Yes.
young woman instead of a flagrant hussy and a whore, because God doesn't like those.
No, but I
That's
do.
the whole issue with purity culture and body count.
But we do. We like them.
Yeah, as I grew up, no, it was the whole what is it? Because there were multiple sayings, and I'm trying to remember. It's what is it?
I don't know.
A saint in the streets, but a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
Right?
A lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets.
Yeah. There you go. And the whole idea, I want the woman that I can take home and introduce to my family, and they'll love her, but she'll also act like, I have an itemized prostitution list that she's checking off in the bedroom, and in the sense of like, I want you to do all of this stuff to me like I'm paying you for it. Like, that's the mentality.
Meanwhile, most of these men are mediocre in bed. That's probably why they want virgins, because they don't want to have to compare them. They don't have to want to live with the idea that this woman could be comparing me with somebody who is better at it than I am.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe step your game up, bro. I don't know.
Dude, and I swear, like, and again, this is all connected, right? Because I've said this before, and this is a hill I will die on. I genuinely believe that, I can't say all, because there's always exceptions, but most of the conflicts in the world can be directly traced back to male insecurity.
1,000%. 1,000%.
And that includes holy wars. Like, people are like, well, that's about God. No. It's about men believing in God, thinking that if they don't do something, they're not going to get something they want. So they're insecure about it. So the Crusades.
Yep.
Hashtag.
And the fact that, like Steve Hofstetter, you know him? Stand-up comic. He's a ginger stand-up comic, Jewish guy, glasses. He's been around for a couple decades. So anyway, he's got a lot of good stuff. He's great with what?
He looks like the what's his name? Can't think of his name. The history wizard on Instagram. He looks like him. It's not him, but he looks like him. Continue.
Oh, I don't know him. The history wizard. I'm not big on Instagram.
It's because you're a tool.
Anyway, continue.
Lost my train of thought. What the hell was I saying?
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm familiar. Well, he looks like somebody I know.
You were talking about Steve Hofstetter or something like that?
No, I know. Before I said his name, though, what was I saying?
He's Jewish. You basically called him Kyle from South Park.
Yeah,
Kyle
totally
MacLachlan.
did.
You were like, I
No,
know this redheaded Jew.
I brought him up. No, I'm using descriptors so you guys might know who he was. Not like I need to display. Here's Steve Hofstetter. Do you know he's Jewish?
Well,
He also has glasses, Chris. You could have at least
He
pointed
also has
that out.
glasses. Yeah, I said glasses. What I can't remember is why the freaking hell I brought him up. We were talking about what was I saying before that? It just left my brain.
And then we said
The Crusades, yes.
men and religion.
Men and religion and
War.
it's coming. It's coming back. The male insecurity aspect of things.
Right?
Nope. It's gone. Hopefully it'll come back. Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right.
This is why we're Dads Unfiltered, because we just let this shit happen.
This happens
we
to
don't
Chris a
we
lot.
don't edit it out.
Chris has performance anxieties.
Performance anxieties, yeah.
I think that is the whole. I think that's the issue with racism. I think that's the issue with classism. I think that's the issue with everything. Like, it just really boils down to my Peter is bigger than yours. No offense, Peter.
No, Pete is bigger than me.
You know, have you seen that new episode of The Boys?
No.
No, I haven't watched The Boys in a couple
Oh,
years.
full frontal, huh?
Oh God, yeah. Well, he uses it like a whip. You'll see what I'm talking about when you catch up on the newest season. I mean, like egregious, egregious. But that is legitimately, I think, one of the biggest issues that we see. And I'm like, I feel like if we spent less time worrying about the size of someone else, we could be focusing more on the people who are actually benefiting from us, i.e., our women. Like, I don't know, communicate, but you don't know how to communicate because nobody ever taught you how to. Because your parents were probably, specifically your dad, was probably the one who didn't talk about it. And God, in that purity culture, those Puritans.
Oh man, yeah.
God, like,
Well, by Plymouth Rock.
It's the real world acting out of I'm not responsible for the desires that I have. I want to change the world around me so that those desires aren't a factor. So everyone else has to change who they are and what they're doing so that I don't have to work on myself is basically the essence of purity culture.
yeah, which is really crazy because Jesus was like, "Oh yeah, pluck out your eye."
Yeah.
Oh, you looking at this woman over here and you want to sin? Just pluck out your eyes. You'll be fine, dude.
Yeah, you'll be fine. That is my favorite part of the modern, especially. Obviously, there's always exceptions, but a lot of the Christian right that exists right now is all. It's how can we get everybody to this place, so then we all don't have to worry about the things that we're worried about. But it actually doesn't solve anything. It's just let's just put that behind the curtain over there, and then we don't have to talk about it. It's like I was raised Irish Roman Catholic. That's all we did. And good God, man, like the amount of shit that I have in my psyche because nothing was ever talked about unless it was absolutely necessary. It's literally like, okay, this person is hanging by their fingertips off the edge of a cliff. And they don't have any. They're on the last knot of the rope. We might. All right, fine. Okay, we'll help them. Like it's this person's slipping. Oh, they have a foothold. They're fine.
I have bad knees, but it was God's fault. He was punishing me.
Right.
You know
there you
how
go.
hard it is to find a doctor that'll exercise your fucking knees? This is ridiculous. But that was my thing. Every time I'd fall, because I literally was born with bad knees. I had what they call the floating patella. They would just dislocate on their own. But anytime it happened,
Kneecap, yeah.
My mother would be like, "That's God punishing you." Yeah.
What the what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who the fuck just says that to a kid?
My mom.
Yeah. Well, and this goes back to the religion aspect of things. It's the authoritarian parenting rule because it's the authoritarian belief system. So we wonder why so many parents don't get the fact that hitting their kids is abuse. No. Spanking and hitting are two totally different things. No, they're not.
Like, what's the difference? And nobody can tell me specifically other than like, oh, it's the rhythm. It's how many you do it. It's the intent. The brain doesn't care. The brain doesn't know. The kid doesn't know. You're just hitting them. Stop hitting them. Let me hit you then. Let me hit you so you can learn not to hit your kids. And let's see if that works.
Yeah.
And they're not going to hit me back. I'm 6'9". I wish somebody would.
I remember when I found out how tall you were, and then I saw a picture. I was like, Jesus!
I'm a giant.
You're a giant man.
Yeah, I love it. Sometimes.
It's the opposite thing for me. I always
He's
see
also a-
people, and I'm like, wow, they look really tall, and then I meet them, and they're like really short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's this one guy that I've met. I swear to Christ, in his Facebook pictures, I even said this to his face. I'm like, you look taller in your Facebook. He also looks like somebody tried to draw Nick Swardson from memory, so he's got that going for him too.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
true.
But no, that's I made a video today and I put it on my Instagram and I was explaining how gentle parenting is an act of revolution. And because I'll say things, especially to my black and brown community, because y'all know we picked up beating our kids from y'all.
Yep.
And
now it's tradition.
God, like I was watching, what was it, Highlander or something? And not the one where it's like, holy ground Highlander, there can be only one, but the other Highlander. And I think it was that. This kid, I can't remember what the hell he did. It was something really small. They nailed his ear to a pillory. Like, just nailed his ear to a post. And I'm like, what the flying fuck? And the only way he could come down is if somebody removed it from his ear or he snatched his ear off. And I'm like, what in the entire what's possessing you?
Yeah.
And you had to be like maybe 9 to 11, between 9 or 11. Probably, he might have been like 14, but back then they were like really malnourished. So I'll say like, around whatever, that age, young, shouldn't have had his ear pinned to. But if they raise taxes, you want to tar and feather people and throw all of their tea in the river. But you can't have that same level of impact for children who are unfairly being mistreated. Like this guy that's been elected to the highest office in the land. Epstein is in the Trump files at this point.
Yes.
And
in all fairness, tea sucks, by the way.
well, we heard. We heard.
I love your left field comments, Pete. Circling back to.
Well, I gotta keep it light for everybody too.
But it's like,
I think you have to keep it light for you, buddy. I think you have to keep it light for you.
Not necessarily.
we have this whole situation happening where Iran is making fun of us and saying we're trying to hold the victims accountable. They're writing it on their missiles, saying in memory of the Epstein victims. And we have this dude up here. What happened to us as a country that we became so effing docile? Like, we were the revolt country, man. Like, we were the ones who were like, F this. Why is France revolting more than us?
Yeah, we're the bad guys now.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
We totally are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're definitely
not like we haven't been behind the scenes. Like CIA's been doing horrible shit for ever, but like it's never been publicly facing before.
Yeah. Oh, I just found out something last night. Cuba, Castro, he put in an initiative, a countrywide initiative, where he hired young people as teachers to go live in houses with people who are illiterate, and they would help them work in the daytime, like help them around the house in the daytime, and then at night teach them how to read. And these were like teens, like young teens, like 13, 14, that just happened to know how to read. Yeah. And they would take it section by section until the entire island was literate. Ask me how the CIA went and killed them.
Killed Jesus.
Was killing the teachers. Because they were teaching them how to read.
Because you can't have educated people, yeah.
Are they still cutting off power and shit to Cuba?
Yeah. I think they cut off gas and stuff. And so you have this man in office who could not have been raised in a good environment. I cannot believe that.
No way.
Who was it? John Trump and his mom, whatever her name is, the two characters from Beetlejuice, I don't think that they could have raised him in a way. Like, you could not have been good parents. I do not believe that. The way he acts,
absolutely
he
not.
can be a nice guy to people here and there, but in terms of kindness, oh no, I think that's completely devoid, completely far removed, diametrically opposed. And he's in our office. He's the antithesis, the representative of the right of white America, of just what they want to push. And it's like, how self-hating are you that you?
It's not all of
your
us.
idol.
It's just
I need a shot.
Unfortunate.
No, yeah, and I think that's the general thing, right? It's not all of us. Of course it isn't.
No,
but it's enough of us that I think as shitty as social media has been for the collective youth of the world, for any, honestly,
I'll be right back. I gotta go hand Zachary off.
Oh, do your thing. Yeah.
All right.
And potentially, I will edit this out now. but we'll see. I do so appreciate how all of this is connected as well, because it makes it that much easier to have broad discussions that all connect. Because thinking of, like, somebody brought up again, like the Epstein situation, there are people who think that this is like the one-off. Oh, Epstein is this alternative person over here that did these horrible things. It's like, no. Mm-mm. He was just the facilitator of this network of people that have been doing this behind the scenes since probably...
Hatchet was a hammer.
What's that?
Since Hatchet was a hammer.
Yeah. And it's just the arm of that network that has been exposed. Exactly. That's it. And everyone's trying to disconnect from it and sweep it under the rug so they can go back to business as usual while the general public doesn't know anything about it. And what is really amazing to me, because I know my demons, I know my shittiness, I know the things that I have done in my life that have been questionable with my own moral value. And then, like, I guarantee that like the worst thing I've ever done, if someone that I knew online or someone, you know, that had a certain perception of me, it would be like, you did that? Mm-hmm. Wow, that doesn't seem like something you would do. It's like, yeah, I was in a shitty time in my life. I had a shitty moment. I did a shitty thing, you know. But like the worst thing I've ever done doesn't even compare to like the tamest thing that these people have done.
Yeah.
And that's the other factor of like, how can you do these horrible things and then go back and have pleasantries with the average person the next day? Is because they don't view it as horrible things. It's just, oh, I've reached this level of whatever, and it's blind power, right? I get to have power and control. Once again, ego, insecurity. I need I need to feel power over somebody to feel worthy, right? So it's far less to do with the fact that it's the same thing. Again, it's all fucking connected. It's the same thing where, well, I'm not one of those guys. I'm a nice guy. I'm a good guy. No, you're a man who was raised in patriarchy. You have the same tendencies because of the same emotional and psychological experience. What you have that's different than men that perpetuate the behavior is you have either a better moral compass, you have worked on yourself and you're making adjustments, or by, a chance of biology, your chemical makeup, skewed you a different way, right? So there are so many factors as to why, but to assume that we as men, that's the whole hashtag all men for me, is we've all been raised in the same patriarchal society. So we all have the same tendencies. Whether we act on them or not is an individual thing. But that doesn't mean that there's the good guys are over here and the bad guys are over here. No, it's we're all good and bad. It's just whether we open up to the bad aspects of ourselves and allow that to tempt us into selfish behavior that hurts other people. That's just humanity, right? So the assumption that, as soon as we get rid of all of these guys, it will be fine. No, we still have to start back with the authoritative parenting and the emotional intelligence from birth. That will stop those things.
Exactly. I wish people caught on to that, but they won't. At least not yet. I'm trying to see if I can make a cult and then just like recruit a whole bunch of people. I've been studying cult psychology, and I think I could like Charlie Manson people into being ethical and critical thinkers.
That would be kind of amazing, to be honest.
For
Because
those of you listening, this is only a hypothetical.
What happened? Yes,
yeah, sure.
right.
There's always that one person that's like, they said they were going to start a cult. All 16 people.
But like what's the worst that can happen? You treat your kids with respect, and you start learning how to critically think and research things from a critical lens, scientifically, and you start making better choices. You eat better, and life is happy and all that kind of stuff, or something.
Well, there's something to be said about like, because manipulation, just as a word, most people, like when you hear the word manipulation, it skews negative for you. Oh, I was manipulated. But manipulation is just, I mean, even in the dictionary, it's defined as generally a negative thing. But manipulation is literally just purposefully molding a situation, a person, or a conversation, right? Yeah. So you could do that positively.
Well, it's like when people say that kids can be manipulative, and I'm trying to tell them it's not for a malicious reason. If they're trying to manipulate you because they want some sugar puffs,
right?
Well, yeah, that's what they're physiologically designed to do, to get resources for themselves. Like what? Like,
right?
Yeah, that's their job. You don't have to give into it, but it's not because they're trying to be evil. They're just doing what their biology is telling them to do. Relax. They're not your ex that you keep running back to.
Yes.
Completely different.
And I had something pop up in the last episode that we had about with Owen, when we were talking about kids and emotional regulation, but tantrums, right? Where it's, and I love the idea of the match analogy, where if you treat a tantrum like a match and don't add fuel to it, it will go out on its own really quickly and like surprisingly instant. It's like a switch. But because we as adults, when we have an emotional experience, we immediately go into the story in our head and the meaning behind it and what it's going to mean in the future. And there's this entire process psychologically, right, that adds to whatever emotion we're having, and it perpetuates that emotion. So we just assume, because that's our experience, that that's what happens with kids. But kids are like dogs. I said this in the last episode too. Like, if a dog gets hurt, it's, for like 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden their tail's wagging and they're looking at you for treats again, right? Yeah. So it's about the physiological response of the emotion, and then it's gone. If you add emotional, psychological stuff to it, then that's when it perpetuates.
I was listening to something recently where they were saying, and I'm not sure entirely how true this is because I don't study animal behavior like that, but they were saying that dogs are genetically hardwired to love humans. Mm-hmm. Like, they love humans. Kids are the same way. They're genetically hardwired to bond and connect with you. So I find it interesting that people will go out of their way to love their dogs, treat their dogs with all of this love and happiness, and they can't do anything wrong. Mm-hmm. And, oh, they're just a puppy. But you don't have that same grace for your kid. That's the wildest shit. And now I have my husky right outside my door. I love him. He's like my son. I will go to jail for my dog. But in the same way, I would put somebody on a t-shirt about a kid. Mm. And I would live my life with no regrets. Because why are we... This is a dog. This is a human. This is a dog. This is my offspring. This is an animal. This is my own flesh and blood. Like, if I wouldn't do this to my dog, I certainly shouldn't be doing it to my child. What? That goes to show where our loyalties lie as humans.
Well, I think it connects back to the tradition for tradition's sake as well. Where it's, how many people don't question tradition And
A lot.
why do you hit kids? Well, to punish them. Well, why do you?
bored.
Because I'm bored. Why do you need to punish them? Well, because they did something wrong. Well, why did they do something wrong? Well, because they're and this is where it breaks down, right? Because they're misbehaving, because they're manipulating, or no. The correct answer is because they don't know how to do it, or they're learning how to do it. That is the correct answer. What you don't like is you're used to the adult version of not knowing how to do something, where you struggle and I always go back to the learning how to play guitar, right? If I taught you 3 chords that I wanted you to have down by the next lesson and you didn't, I wouldn't smack you or whack you punch you in the face when you came to practice next time. I'd be like, all right, well, you're not going to get better if you don't practice. And then we would go over it again. Right? But for a kid, it's like, why are you giving me this attitude? Mm-hmm. You have all this emotion connected to your learning, and that's annoying to me. So stop it and just learn like a stifled, suppressed, emotional adult.
You know what it is? It's a couple things. One, America, and it's a lot in America, but Americans are rooted in that stoicism, that British, no emotion, stiff upper lip kind of mentality, where it's like, no, just no emotion, do this. It's that also that capitalistic idea, if you're not producing, you're a liability, you're wasting, pick something. It's that survival mentality of, if you are not doing this to get better, you're wasting time. Absolutely not. It's crazy.
Where you? How were you spanked, Pete?
Um.
Did you get like wooden spoons and shit, or?
So, well, all right. So my mom and dad, they tried the wooden spoon thing until they broke one off my brother's ass. Then that stopped that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I broke a plastic plate off my ass the other day.
Hashtag buns of steel.
It was bizarre. I was like waiting for something in the microwave, and I just tapped my ass with the plate. Like, I don't know why.
Snapped in half.
And it just snapped in half. I was like, damn, I got a rock hot ass. My grandmother, she never ever spanked us, but there was the threat of it because she had the old leather strap that they would fucking get the razors ready with.
Yeah, the razor sharp on. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after my parents broke the spoon, they tried soap, and I pulled the old Ralphie thing, like, you're gonna fucking. It was soap poisoning, right? I had a big argument about that, so then they switched to hot pepper.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And
Pepper?
yeah.
In your on your tongue.
Yeah.
If you do something wrong, instead
say
of washing your
something-
mouth off with
say
soap,
something
they
naughty.
force capsaicin into your body, so you have a horrible
And they
reaction.
would rub it on your gums, so it would it would burn like a bastard.
You know what that's called, Pete? That's called torture.
Yeah, I know. Well,
It's called torture.
I'm 47
But
now.
but we're teaching kids. We're teaching kids. They gotta learn.
I learned.
They gotta learn how to do stuff.
I
Meanwhile,
don't like
in
spicy
Jamaican,
food.
in southern black household.
Well, it's
you
white
put
people
some heat on my
kryptonite,
tongue, I'll be
Gabe.
like, where the rest?
Yeah.
Hot pepper is white people kryptonite.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. No, it's still.
And I'm Irish, so we don't even like flavor in general.
It's still to this day, I think it was one of the best statements I ever heard anyone. And it was a question they asked. It's like, oh, this is really spicy. It's like, well, is it white people spicy or is it spicy? And I was like, that's a valid question.
Because I went to Nigeria recently and I had some jollof rice, and that was some heat. It could
Yeah.
paint off a wall.
I went to Ireland and I had some potatoes.
What's that?
I said I went to Ireland and I had some potatoes. I actually
Yeah.
had the best fried mushrooms that I've ever had in my entire life in
I
Ireland.
can believe that.
They were
Nice.
fucking fantastic. I mean, I was a little drunk, but they were really good.
As you should.
Yeah.
You don't
Ireland.
What are you doing?
It's a great place.
All right, we're over an hour in, and
Feels like I haven't been here the whole time, right?
I know what's up with that. No. There's more banter to be had always, but I didn't want to go without bringing up the things that Gabe is working on, because we had discussed this before, and it applies obviously to everything we've been talking about. I just wanted to make sure that you got it out before we bantered the whole time and didn't address it. So what have you been working on?
So I've done a few things. So December, I released 2 books. They're encyclopedias on behaviors and how to correct them. It has scripts, it has neurodivergent sections, and it's one for in the classroom and one for parents. So if you're a teacher and you're trying to correct your children in the classroom and you don't know what to do, this book will help you with that. And it's all based on like modern teaching standards and everything like that, but better, evidence-based. And then there's one for parents. If you don't know what to do with little Billy, because little Billy is possessed and he's walking up walls, this will help you. Kind of. Not with the possession. I can't really help you with that, but it'll change the behavior. You know? In addition to the 2 books, I'm actually developing 2 apps. So the first app is a parenting app, and it's not like whatever you think it is, it's better. It's a way for families to work as a network, as a community, where if you are tracking the behavior of a kid and they have a teacher, or you know, you're in a split household, or the grandparents or babysitter or something like that needs to see it, the behavior updates in real time, and everybody who's a part of that family can see the changes in the behavior so that they can work with it. It's also using AI to help give scripts, identify patterns in behavior, give you ways to correct your kids' behavior without lashing out, ways to keep you regulated so you're not blowing up on your kids. And it also has a provider marketplace, so you'll be able to find local providers in your area, whether they be parent coaches, dietitians, pediatricians, lacticians, OBGYNs, you name it, they'll be in this app for you to work with in your area. The second app is a educational app. It is for people who are trying to get their kids away from the traditional model of education and put them in an environment where they are learning interdisciplinary skills through project-based learning. So it's not like sitting down and watching a whole bunch of videos about crap that isn't going to help you. It's actually engaging these kids in projects that are going to make them understand multiple standards at once and practice them in real life projects.
Nice.
Yeah, both of those should be released by summer.
That's cool.
That is very cool. And you said you've been working on, you don't even have a team, you're working on it all yourself, right?
All by myself.
All by
Myself. Oh, by the way, operatic baritone right here. Or are you a bass?
I can sing everything from bass to soprano.
Oh, dang. All right.
I have a lovely falsetto.
Say again, Pete?
I said I have a lovely falsetto.
Period. I believe it.
I sing like that fucking Barry Gibb. I tell you what.
There you go. The BG himself.
Love that. Did he freeze? Oh, no, he didn't. I thought you froze. He just got really still.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. While this was all going on, I got another booking for my stand-up. So it was just
Nice.
messaging the guy, thanking him.
Yeah, what's so funny, even just about we tried to do this whole thing in the very beginning, like real cut and dry, like we're going to edit this and we're going to do this, and, you know, and then whenever, if I started recording, my daughter didn't go down for a nap, she would come in every 5 seconds, Daddy, you know. So we just eventually got to this. That's part of the Dad's Unfiltered aspect of things. It's like, why am I going to hide or try to, you know, put a veneer on my real life? The whole point of this is to share and, you know, have some camaraderie with other fathers. And it's not about posting the social media version of things. This is supposed to be real and gritty and shit. And like today, Pete was interrupted multiple times because he had to do something for his kid. I've had episodes where I've done that too.
And the cat puked.
And there we go. And we want to purposely leave all that stuff in because it's life, right? This is what we have to deal with. And as long as we're able to still have good conversation and pass on some quality information and entertainment, then the goal's been reached. So, so all of this stuff that you're doing is going to be out this summer, you said?
Hopefully,
That's the goal? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and I had mentioned earlier before we started recording that because we've collaborated on a couple things before, and what's funny is it's all still up there. I just because it was a Christmas promotion or a holidays promotion, I don't promote it year round, but I still popped it up there. Gabe and I did, a few years ago now, a collaboration on.
It was when he recorded with us the last time.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a collaboration on some emotional regulation techniques and tips around the holidays when shit gets much crazier for most people anyway. But he focused on the kids and I focused on the parents. And it was basically like a similar to kind of what you've expanded on much more with the books and apps and all of that. It was just a help to get you through the holidays without losing your shit and being able to give your kids some interaction that's not laced with suppressed emotion. So there you go.
That's all I have is suppressed emotion.
All I have is suppressed emotion. I think, yeah, there you go. Yeah, physician, heal thyself, right? Well, you all right over there? Or was that a yawn? All right.
No, fine.
No, okay, that's what. Oh, you got it. Yeah. He's a special boy. Oh God. Well, I don't want to necessarily. I would talk all day. I love this shit. But it does feel like we're rounding things out. We're almost to an hour 20. And
It's nice that you can tell time, buddy.
yeah, thanks.
Come a long way.
Yeah,
I read a
true.
comic book this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Words and everything. Pictures.
Ooh.
Superman and Spider-Man is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a new thing. They just did a crossover recently.
Yeah, and I thought it was going to be like a lot more than it was. And I got to be honest, I'm slightly disappointed. Because there was only like really one good story.
So was it more of a publicity stunt than anything?
It feels like that, yeah.
One of my two favorite heroes from both universes.
Well, like the
Nice.
first story is really good, but I definitely don't think that this was a $9 comic.
Yeah.
Actually,
I might have
Morales.
I might have one of those favorite heroes too.
Yeah. Yeah, and currently I'm in the depths of Woman of Tomorrow, the Supergirl book that they're.
Oh yeah, the basing the new movie on.
Yeah, it's really good, and I'm waiting for Doomsday. They have a new Doomsday comic book. I sent you pictures of the cover, Chris.
I thought that
yeah.
was Bizarro.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Bizarro. Shit.
Oh, okay.
It's midday. I'm a little high. You know. Yeah, no, and that's written by Kevin Smith. So
Oh.
I'm really excited about that. I got two different
Okay.
variants for that one.
That's cool.
Yeah, because Kevin Smith is my hero. If you listen,
true.
Kevin, meet me on the veranda.
We love you, Kevin. Yeah, Gabe, Pete and I over the years we're both big Kevin Smith fans, but Pete takes it to another level for sure. But we went as Jay and Silent Bob for Halloween multiple years, actually. It wasn't 2 years in a row, but we did it one
was
year. I think
two-
we skipped one.
Two
And
separate
the next
years,
year.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have I think was it
So-
teens and 20s? No, we were I think it was both 20s,
It was
like early
'cause
20s.
We were in our 21.
Yeah, that's
22,
right. It was early 20s.
I think the first year we were bringing in alcohol in my overcoat into Salem. We were
Well,
so
we did.
good,
We went to
Gabe.
Salem, Mass.
We were so
Speaking of
good,
Salem.
that other people dressed as Jay and Silent Bob took their costumes off when they
Off
saw
because
us.
ours were better. Yeah.
We yeah.
We went to a 7-Eleven in Salem and just stood in front of the front window. And in Salem on Halloween, there are over 100,000 people just walking. They shut the whole town down because cars can't get through. There's so many people there.
Lunacy.
I was there right before Halloween. I'm so. I should have stayed.
You're not really
Go.
missing much.
As I say, go. Well, dude, we're not missing much because we live here.
No.
Or I did.
Honestly, you're better. I mean, you're missing like a lot of crowds and lines. You're missing cold, typically wet fucking days.
No, there is that.
And it's literally wall to wall dipshits. Absolute dipshits.
Then I
Not
would
just
say-
the people that live there, but the tourists as well. You're better off, honestly, going in the summer because then there's less traffic and it's a nice area in the summertime. It really
that is
truly
true.
is.
Massachusetts. Y'all driving on the shoulder of the road threw me so much. I was like, I'm just sitting there driving, minding my business. What the? On the shoulder, bro?
Well, yeah, they're you know, assholes.
Yeah, it's but I'm late. I'm special. I need to bypass all this traffic.
I was on that, what is that, State Road 3 or whatever. I was coming from Situate to Hingham or something like that.
Oh, you were down the south.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is wrong with
It's
you
a
people?
whole different breed of dickheads.
No, it's beautiful down there. Or up
There's a
there.
reason why.
Gorgeous. Y'all have
Oh,
season.
it's great. Yeah.
It's,
I-
It's like
it's
Gilmore Girls.
Did you know that Nantucket? Did you guys hear about Nantucket having like the largest amount of cocaine in their sewage?
No.
Yeah, dude. They like almost double the national average. Like
You know what? Good for them. I bet they were really productive.
it's fucking
Yeah, right?
ridiculous.
Bet they
It's
got a
crazy.
lot of stuff
They
done
got
that
some
week.
done.
Well, it's
Got some
funny now
stuff done.
because like I'm in a lot of Massachusetts groups because I promote a lot of like my stand-up comedy and stuff. So I'm in Massachusetts and New England groups, and someone was like, "Is going to Nantucket worth the day trip?" And I was like, "With all that cocaine, I'm pretty sure it is." And yeah, like everybody's like, "I just read about that." And I'm like, "Well, hey."
Oh my. Yeah.
hey.
Meanwhile, here at my town, I can't tell you how many times somebody's offered me cocaine, and I'm sitting here like, what is this, the 70s? What is happening?
Just off the street or like friends?
I'm in the bathroom of this bar that I go to.
Someone knocks on the
downtown.
window.
This guy,
You guys want
I'm
some
using
coke?
the bathroom, taking a leak. I get out from the stall. I see two of my friends. One friend is still using the bathroom, and another guy is just with the key, got
Yeah.
some bottle on there, and he's giving it to my friend while he's peeing. And then the guy has the nerve to offer me the same thing, and I'm like, now, mind you, on top of the bathroom,
Oh,
it says,
man.
please don't do coke in the bathroom.
That's a hell of a sign.
Wow.
They used
The
to have
fact
one, I
that
think,
it
in the Roadhouse
says
in
it.
Peabody.
Go here like the other day, so.
When I lived out in Seattle, I was picking up some Gatorade and stuff after drinking, and at a convenience store right across the street from my house. And this guy's in the back, and he's like, "Hey man, you want some? You smoke?" And I'm like, "Smoke what?" Like, let's see. He's like, "Rocks, man. You want some rocks?" I'm like, "No, but if you could help me find the Powerade, that would be great." And then when I checked out, I was like, "I'll take one of those burritos." And there's some guy selling crack cocaine in the back of your store.
Is this the 90s? Who still has that?
It was
Yeah.
Seattle in the 2000s, so it was
No.
yeah, early 2000s, like early 2000s, yeah.
Huh.
That was also the first time I ever had a lady of the night proposition me.
Oh.
I called you when it happened. You don't
I don't
remember,
remember that. I guess
yeah,
not.
I called you and my dad. I was like that excited. Well, I grew up, Gabe. So I grew up in a bubblish type town, very white.
Yeah.
Not a lot of things happening here.
We definitively had like the token black person at our school. There was one black girl at my school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty piss poor. So, yeah, this girl was like, you want to help me make $20? And I was like, how? Like, you have a job? You need to move some furniture? And she's like, we can go anywhere you want. And I'm like, oh. Like, no.
Oh,
thank
that
you.
type of help.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like, I don't have $20 or much in my pants. So we're going to just go. No, I pointed to a guy down the street. I'm like, that guy, he looks like he's interested. And I shuffled my fat ass up the hill to a Starbucks and went inside. I ordered myself I was nervous. And then I called you and I called my dad. You never believe what happened to me. I can't believe you don't remember that. I was like, oh, yeah. I was so excited, Chris. I was like, dude.
No, I believe you.
Yeah. I was like, they do exist, not just on TV.
That's when I just look at them and say, I'm sorry, but my life, my love, and my lady is the sea, and I just walk off.
That's so good.
Yeah, $20 though. You got to wonder what you're going to get for that $20, and will it go away? Probably not.
Yeah.
That's the question. Jesus.
I don't remember that lump.
Yeah.
As soon as you get done.
My dick fell off. What?
Oh.
Cost me $20, and now it's on the
There
floor.
it is. Go to use the bathroom and it just slides right off and flushes down the toilet.
Yeah, we all remember that song "Detachable Penis" from the '90s.
What?
I still.
Oh, you don't remember that song?
No.
King Missile. King Missile, baby.
I'll have to send it to you. Yeah, the whole it's basically a chorus that's detachable penis, and it's like background singers singing the chorus, and then
it's all
all the
spoken word.
verses, the verses are all spoken word. It's basically just a story about this guy looking for his detachable penis,
Some guy stole it and was trying.
and
He talked him down. He talked him down
yeah.
from 15 to 10.
he offered me 15, but I talked him down to 10. He had to buy his own dick back.
So
Yeah.
My friends ask, will I ever have it
Came out
reattached?
in 92.
Yeah.
There it is.
Mela.
And if you're familiar with the song "Rope" by the Foo Fighters, it sounds awfully familiar, like the way that the guitar starts at the beginning. It's it's fantastic.
Going into the music theory of a song about a detachable penis. What is happening
Yeah.
in my life?
He usually keeps it in his medicine cabinet.
You know what? Good for
Yeah.
him. He's mobile.
So
Yeah.
I picked it up. I washed it off.
Yeah, just
I haven't heard that song in so long. It's not even a song. It's a spoken word piece set to music about a detachable penis. That's
Like
that's what
William
it is.
Shatner covering Rocket
strange
Man.
time, if I'm honest.
Yes, William Shatner. It really, yeah. Well, and of course, like in your youth, it's amazing the amount of things that you heard. Like I was just thinking earlier today, like the shit that I saw as a kid. It's like I would never let my kids watch. And it was just kind of, oh well, that happens. It's like we were so much more free back in the day. You could ride around the back of a pickup truck and it was fine. It's like, yeah, but you know how many more people died?
Yeah,
It might not have been you,
It was fun.
but it would, But yeah, that fallacy that it's so much more dangerous now than it used to be. Just because you didn't get kidnapped and tortured doesn't mean it wasn't dangerous.
It's just
And,
now being more publicized.
Right. And you were dodging bullets you didn't know were flying by your head is what happened. And now we can all see the bullets. That's the difference.
Me as a kid seeing bullet casings in my yard.
Ah, there you go. Literal bullets.
It sounds like you live in Florida.
Yeah, it was definitely Florida. But then before that, I was living in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Do I know what
Yes.
to do during a drive-by? Yes, I do.
Duck and cover.
What do you do?
Cover, get in between walls.
Ah, there you go.
Bushes,
So if
Chris.
you're in the
You
house.
hide in bushes.
You hide in bushes.
Maybe not. They might go through the bushes, but
Yeah, I think that was the joke.
stay down.
Just get as low as possible, unless you get a
use
ricochet.
If If you hear saxophones, you need to start running.
What about the closet? Oh no, don't go in there.
Not those saxophones. Well, if you hear that, you need to run too, because it might be something else bad happening. But with the other saxophone, the Boys in the Hood saxophone,
Yeah.
your best friend is gonna get killed. Ricky, no!
Ah! Oh man.
How's that?
Yeah, fun times for sure. Good God, man. Like, there isn't enough time in all of history to discuss the craziness. There really isn't.
Not at all. But it'll happen one day.
Yeah. One day.
We can have ChatGPT sum it up for us.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, I think it's about that time, fellas. I would love to keep talking, but I gotta go and do shit.
Same.
I'm gonna
I
go
gotta
and
be
smoke
black.
some weed.
Yeah, you are. What were you saying, Gabe?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I gotta go be black.
That's what I thought you said. Yes. There was something about blackness.
Just out of curiosity, what does that entail?
I've already said too much.
I've already said too.
Well, see,
Full-time job, if I'm honest, you know.
Is there like a
what I
secret
do find very interesting about that statement is that the irony that there is blackness, but there isn't whiteness.
Oh, it is.
Oh, I know.
No, hold on.
We eat things like mayonnaise and such.
But it's let me clarify. Like white culture,
Okay.
right? That's what I mean. Like from a whiteness perspective, we're not a collective. Like we're the only racial group who's not collective. Like if so, like the mass shootings and stuff, some white dude goes in and blows people away. Oh, had mental health issues. He's just this individual that has nothing to do with any other white people. But anytime
Snowflake.
anytime anyone does something that's black, brown, or any other shade of it's you people. Because there's white people, then there's the other people.
I have been arguing with this guy for the last 3 years, and it's literally that. He'll send me video after video after video after video after video after video of black people doing horrible things either to each other or to white people. And I'll be like, systemic racism. I'll show him one thing of a white person going crazy and shooting up a school. Well, that's just that one person. But wait, why are you showing me videos of black people doing anything as if I'm going to sit here and physically stop this one? Who am I, super nigga? I can't.
None of the white folk on this podcast said that word, by the way. For those of you listening, it was not said by a white person.
It was not said by a white person.
There's the Catholic guilt right there. There it is.
Stop or answer for every single black person that does
Yeah.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Why are you putting me in a collective if you can't put yourself in a collective? Hyper independence and individuality.
Yes.
I gotta be honest though,
yes.
like you can go and say I'm gonna go and do black things. We can't say we're gonna go and do white things. Look at what we've done. Look
That
at the
is
shit
true.
we've done. Our resume sucks.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. We're gonna do white things like what? Murder people. You're gonna go and colonize, motherfucker. Is that what you're gonna do? You know. Like,
Damn,
oh.
offbeat, clap on the 1 and 3. You know, there's things.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a reason why my my mother's side of the family's last name is Lynch.
Well, that took a
Really?
dark turn.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail. Get ahead of.
I wouldn't assume there would be any black person named Lynch, but hey, you know, I might be wrong.
It was also the CIA guy that framed the A-team. So,
That's right.
You're
There's
fucking
always some CIA asshole named Lynch.
fucking A. I was actually watching the TV show from the beginning. So. Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously it's a European surname, but still, like, there's
Came from somewhere.
came from someone. Yeah,
My last name's McLaughlin, so all people did was just laugh at me. Like, oh,
That's
he was
right.
just laughing.
McLaughlin.
Yeah, look at that fat bastard, always chuckling.
All right, fellas. We should definitely do this again, and sooner than the distance from last time,
3 years.
because
Totally down.
there's always more to talk about. And
We'll see you in the next half a decade, buddy.
yeah, there you go. Gabe, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate all the work that you're doing. I'm so glad you're continuing to get traction, and that these ideas are spreading, because good fucking God, we need them to. And yeah, we're just they're stuck in old shit that, just like Pete was saying, we don't like change.
Nope.
And especially if it comes with work.
Yep.
Like, you could change shit, but don't make me work for it. I got to do enough work.
They can change.
I like
They-
change, but I'll be honest with you, the things that have annoyed me that would change-wise was like Kermit's voice. Like, when it was no longer Jim Henson.
There you go.
And why are they still letting Kermit do commencement speeches? It's just some other guy with his hand up a felt puppet's asshole. It's not Jim Henson. Jim Henson was the reason why you wanted to talk to Kermit the fucking Frog.
That is true.
It's like I had the chance to meet that guy, the one that was after Henson, and I'm like, I don't care what you
I
look
don't
like,
care.
buddy. I want to see the fucking frog that you have your hand up its asshole. Like, not you, Steve Whitmire. I also met the guy that did Elmo, which is like another troubling thing in its own right. Everyone was
a
like,
black
"Why is
guy?
he here?"
I was gonna. Isn't it like it's like a 300-pound black guy, right? And he has.
Yeah.
And he has this voice.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he puts
all
it-
the
he puts on the
allegations
voice, but-
that were behind him. Everyone was like, "What?" It was. I met Steve Whitmire, Elmo, and Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got no life.
You get the life of a parent.
Yeah. No, I went on my own.
Oh.
It was at a chocolate expo, which is no surprise that I was there. I got super high, and then I went and I ate all the free samples and met Kermit the
As
fucking
you
Frog.
should.
Goddamn right. Yeah.
I got so high, Gabe, that they treated me like I was special needs because, like, I was that high. They're like, "It's okay, buddy. You want a pretzel? You want a pretzel?"
Disney will call you a treasured guest.
Yes.
There you
basically.
go.
All right, I've said my piece.
Well, let me go ahead and get up off of here. I gotta go and do the black guy things.
Yes. Do those
Yeah.
black guy things. We're
We're
gonna
gonna do non-white things because we all know that white people do horrible shit.
We're gonna go do dad things. There
We're
we
gonna
go.
smoke some weed.
Yeah.
That's real. You got to.
And yeah.
It's legal.
I mean-
I gotta celebrate it.
What's that?
Yeah, we're so old that we're still smoking weed like it's illegal.
Not me. I'm everywhere, and people are like, "That smells." I'm like, "Fuck you! It's legal now."
Don't tread on me.
I had a friend. She moved into downtown, and she was like, "Where can I go and smoke a joint?" I'm like, "Wherever the fuck you want, just not near a school. It's legal." She's like, "Oh yeah, that's right." I'm like, no shit. Like, you can walk down, and you can blow smoke in people's stupid fucking faces, and they just have to sit there grooving on it.
Grooving on it is crazy.
Don't try that at home, kids.
No.
All right, you fuckers. This was a good one. Gabe, you're awesome. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming on. And everyone go check out his stuff. He is the Indomitable Black Man on TikTok and Instagram, correct?
And YouTube.
And YouTube. Gabe Hannon's The Indomitable Black Man. Great stuff. Great parenting content. And check out those books when they come out. And he already has one out, actually.
They're both.
So we'll be... yeah, I think I'd love to do like a live with you or something to discuss that stuff when it comes out this summer.
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, so long, everybody.
See ya.
We'll get the socials going after we cut here, and we'll see y'all next time.
See you.
Hey, fellas, don't forget to check out our socials. We're on TikTok at Dads Unfiltered. If you don't TikTok, we have our Dads Unfiltered Facebook page. If you don't use Facebook, then there's always good old-fashioned email, 2dadsunfiltered@gmail.com. That's the number 2, dadsunfiltered@gmail.com. And coming soon, Dad's Unfiltered YouTube channel. Also, check out Chris's emotion coaching content at dadding_daily on TikTok, at Chris O'Neill Coach on Instagram, and at Chris O'Neill on YouTube. You can find the links below in our podcast description.